15. Yawning. It can cause a dislocated jaw if the ligaments in that area are a little loose. You may ask how a dislocated jaw can kill someone, but in the UK, a man was making a cup of tea and had a massive yawn which dislocated his jaw. He collapsed and was unable to breathe or swallow. He said at the time of the incident, it felt like he was choking, and it was like 2 fingers were jammed down his throat. The lack of oxygen could have easily killed him. 14. Breathing indoors. The air that we breathe indoors is 4 times more polluted than the air outside. It comes from things containing VOCs like paint and cleaning products. They're linked to cancer, liver, kidney, and central nervous system damage, as well as other things like eye irritations and dizziness. VOCs are way higher in new buildings due to the new materials inside. But even in old homes, you need to worry because old houses are insulated with asbestos. That's stuff that caused all those people to get lung cancer. So basically, the walls in your house could be lined with stuff that can kill you. 13. Sleeping. Obviously, things like falling asleep while driving can easily lead to death. But even just actual sleep can kill you. A British study discovered that sleeping more than 7 hours a night doubles your chances of dying within 11 to 17 years. They don't know why this happens either, but sleeping less could actually save your life. There's also sudden unexpected death syndrome to worry about, which is sudden unexpected death usually while sleeping. In the Philippines, it kills 43 per 100,000 a year. Most of the victims were young males. 12. Drinking water. PFOS and PFOA are chemicals that are known for causing damage to immune systems and liver cancer in tests done to mice. PFOA has a significant association to colon cancer in humans as well. These chemicals are found everywhere as well, from food packaging and electronics to tap water. In the US, these chemicals aren't regulated either, meaning that no one has to test for the chemicals in the water either. Even drinking too much water can kill you, and it's happened in the past too. In 2005, a man died during fraternity hazing due to being forced to drinking excessive amounts of water between doing rounds of push-ups. His official cause of death was fatal water overdose. 11. Drinking fruit juice. Sulfur dioxide is found in fruit juices because it's a preservative. The only problem with it is that it wasn't made for the human body, as it harms your lung performance and restrains certain nerve signals. If you're drinking artificially flavored fruit juice, on the other hand, you have something else to worry about. This is because it will probably contain high fructose corn syrup, which leads to weight gain and heart issues, which can be very deadly. 10. Watching TV. A university study found out that for every hour of TV we watch, we lose 22 minutes of our life. The participants in the study watched a combined amount of TV for 9.8 billion hours and lost 286,000 years off their combined existence. Meaning, if you watch 6 hours of TV a day, you're risking dying 5 years earlier. So basically, watching an hour of TV is much like smoking 2 cigarettes. 9. Using a hot water bottle. For years, these things contain the toxic chemical BPA, due to them being made from a polycarbonate plastic. BPA has been linked to breast and prostate cancer and brain damage. In 2008, a few companies stopped selling products that contain the toxin, but said it was still safe. Other studies determined that the toxin can raise chromosomal mutations in mice from 1% to 40% when they were kept in cages made out of the plastic containing BPA. What's even scarier is that in places like the United States, it's still legal, so please be careful before buying stuff made out of plastic. 8. Looking at a screen. Research has determined that doing stuff like browsing the web increases risk of a heart attack and stroke by as much as 113%. A different study estimated that 2 hours less a day of looking at a screen will add 1.5 years to your life expectancy. This isn't the only way that something like your computer can kill you though. Stuff like stress can kill you too, and can make you generally unhappy person. 7. Eating fish. This is because it's filled with poisons that are found in the ocean. Fish caught in the oceans were found to contain traces of the metal mercury. Farmed fish, on the other hand, can be just as deadly. This is because they're full of pesticides to protect them from things like sea lice. The toxin PCB is also 16 times higher in farm-raised salmon, and that toxin is linked to cancer. Eating poisonous fish is also a delicacy in certain countries. The fugu fish is more deadly than cyanide, but you can order it to eat no problem in Japan. Even the smallest mistake in its preparation can lead to death, so it's probably something to stay away from. 6. Washing your hair. Shampoo has been found to have a nasty toxin in it called PFCs. It's a chemical that makes properties stain and stick resistant. They're even found in cleaning products. PFCs have been linked to kidney and liver damages, especially in newborn babies. They're found almost everywhere in the world too. 5. Coughing. It can cause rib fracture, rupturing of the diaphragm, and abdominal hernias. These aren't rare either. All three are well documented by doctors. Coughing is actually a common cause for rib fracturing and hernias. Violent coughing can cause syncope, which causes you to pass out or can even lead to death from lack of oxygen. 4. Sitting. A study revealed that sitting less than 3 hours a day adds 2 hours to your life expectancy. Exercising won't save you either, because it didn't make a difference in the study. Our bodies just simply weren't made to sit as much a day as we do. So basically, too much sitting is killing you. 3. Popping pimples. For starters, it can lead to scarring and heavy bleeding, which has led to terminal cases in the past. But there's another way it can kill you. There's a place on your face that's called the Triangle of Death, which is the proximity of the nose, mouth, and lips that give bacteria an instant route to your brain. This is because the blood vessels under those parts of the face flow directly to our brain. When you pop a pimple, you're tearing open your skin, and creating an open wound can lead to an infection. And an infection spreading to your brain can easily kill you. 2. Smiling. So it turns out that being happy can kill you. The Longevity Project was a study that has followed 1,500 participants since 1921. They concluded that happy people are more likely to die younger than someone who's a little miserable. Dr. Leslie Martin said, participants who were the most cheerful and had the best sense of humor as kids lived shorter lives, on average, than those who were less cheerful and joking. 1. Sneezing. It can rupture your eardrums, break your spine, and even kill you. People have had broken ribs and triggered heart attacks just from sneezing. These people were in perfectly normal health too. Sneezing can kill you in 2 different ways. The first being the whiplash effect from your head being severely jerked. The second being from trying to suppress a sneeze because it causes a massive buildup of pressure in our heads, which has led to brain hemorrhages. Additionally, sneezing can cause young people to die suddenly from a blood vessel bursting in the brain. Got an idea for a top 15 list? Be sure to leave it in the description below. Be sure to subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching.